Wow. 8:30 to the second, near enough. Well done me. Good evening everybody. Welcome to the show. The show with no intro, no outro. Just go live. Yeah, good evening to everybody. I'd say that of course because I went on the laid back vape show last week. And yeah, I realised how slick a show can be with all these intros and things. Very good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And thanks to Ian for my invite. Right. Say hello to a few people. Mick King, good evening. Coyle, evening to you. Right, let's put... Oh, what's happened to my mouse? Here it is. Add to broadcast. Oh, yeah, it's just about come up there. Can everyone read that or not? Could make that a bit bigger. See if we can make it bigger. Might do it in a little while. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Coyle, his op has been cancelled. We all are thinking about you. We all wish you our very best. Coyle is going through a bit of a torrid time, you might say, at the moment. Gary, evening to you. Albert, evening Albert. Albert Valenti, evening Daniel. Rufus, nice to see you Rufus, evening to you. And Mark Trigwell, nice to see you too. Who else got? Murray Robertson, evening Murray. Gary, I've said. Peter 247, evening Peter. And Francis Homer, job done. No one else. No one else is on. Let's have a look. How many we got? 26. Shy people. What it is people have thought, I'll put it on. I'll go and make a cup of tea because Mark will be late because he's always late. Tonight I'm on time. Well done me. Adrian Mason, evening to you. Evening Jim. So just give a few people a little more time to join us because they weren't expecting it to be on time. Like I say, I never am. Jaya, evening Jaya. That's it for now. Murray, of course, I've already said good evening to. I won't stop long tonight. This is just probably an hour. Probably see if we can get an hour. 8:30 till 9:30. Just a little catch up. I am aware I haven't done a show for, of course, a little while now. Be August, I would have said. So, and I do want to do them regularly, but as I explained on the Laid Back Vape show, that it's quite hard when there's just one of you, and perhaps there isn't sort of new products or anything juicy to talk about at length. It just feels it can be a bit samey. And I don't want to make it samey, but I don't want to lose touch with you guys either. So even if there's nothing to talk about in particular, I'm quite happy to donate my time, pop on, say hello to you, chew the cud and do whatever else we do. Dion 78, evening Dion. And I think that'll do. Okay, let's excuse me, I was shouting at Winston. He we always save the boys, or call the boys, our dogs, a sausage. So we are on a Tuesday night, normally on Creature of Habit, sausage, egg and chips. And we saved them a sausage. And Winston, unfortunately, nicked them before we got a chance to remove. So, yeah, he's in disgrace. So if I got a husky voice, it's because I shouted at him, bad boy, thief, and all the rest of it. So, bless him. They don't often do anything like that. It's quite unusual. Glasses back on, clean. That's better. Right, what am I vaping on tonight? I am on these Cyber G's, aren't they? Cyber G, yeah, Cyber G. I've got no green screen on tonight, so you'll be able to see it. Let's turn that off, shall we? Scroll over, green screen off. There, how's that? So that's the green one. In there I've got, what have I got in here? Yes, of course I have. I've got one of the new flapper juices in there, the Tropicana one, which is coconut. Where is it? Well, it'll only be an empty bottle anyway, so I reckon that's downstairs. Probably got the little bottle here, if I can find it, because I've got 30s and that's the one. Good old Tupperware container. Right, that's the one I've got in here. Whoops, up to the camera. There you go. Focus, focus. The Tropicana. Yeah, it's like a coconut. It's really nice, really nice. Sort of blew my mind, this one. I was like, oh god, that's nice. The mango I've vaped, all that, it's all gone. They are all on order, so they will be coming. But yeah, loving this. So that's in there. In the blue one, I've got the Elflick kiwi, strawberry kiwi. Don't vape this a lot. It's just been nice in the sort of the summer to have something a bit, I don't normally do mint, but sort of minty, refreshing, and this has been it. Yeah, so probably make you sneeze now because that's a salt. So we'll put that over there. And of course I have my faithful old pennon, Ed pennon, with the 451 on top, and that's got my usual Virginia. And inside there I've got one of my new handmade coils, which are also coming out, so they won't be long at all until they're available. Ohms wise, 0.82. So if you can see that through that dirty old screen, 0.82, there you go. Very nice vape. And that's basically it. That's all I'm vaping on. Let's see if anyone else has joined. Bring on Charlie. Bring on Charlie. We all miss you, Mark. Bless you, Mark. That's a nice thing to say. Why isn't this mouse working very well? Let's put that on there. See if I can just make that a bit bigger. Can I make that bigger? Come on. Go bigger. Bigger. Too late, I think. I don't know why it's gone small. Ah, that's better. Hopefully you can all read that now. Move it up a bit. Why can't I make that bigger? Sorry, I'll just do that to put it on yet again. It disappears after a while, you see. I'm going to leave it. It wouldn't be my show if something didn't go wrong, would it? Nice of you to say anyway, Mark Trigwell. We all miss you. Alright, Dion Rasper, evening to you. Mark, hoping the coffee flapper is a good one. Yet to find a good one. Well, I haven't tried that yet. But what I was going to mix up tonight, I was going to do it on literally as I'm talking to you, just to show everyone. A lot of you will know, and if it's boring, I apologise, but just to show everyone how easy this stuff is to mix up to what you want. So I'm just going to do it. A live mixing. What about that? So I haven't tried the pear one yet. This is the pear. So that's like a pear with a tobacco, and I thought, pear, that's not got a very strong taste, so I was curious to see what that one's like. I could do the coffee. Coffee would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? I'll ask you guys, I think. Coffee or pear? C or P? Craig D, evening to you. Fisty Pumps. Who else have we got? Anyone? Craig again. Rick Alexander, evening Rick. Good evening Mark in chat. Can't stay long. I was doing a photography exhibition over in Prague. Wow. Was it Prague where they had demonstrations about the support for Ukraine? Was that Prague? Did I get that wrong? Can't remember. Yeah, hope it all goes well, Rick. Yeah, we do. Hope so. Kieran, evening to you. How are you? If your shifts ever change, Kieran, you'll have to let me know. You know. Rick, what's Rick put? Only displaying 15 images supporting well-known street photographer. The old Tobacco, Virginia is doing the job on my travels. Yeah, lovely. Albert, will the new flavours be in concentrates? Right, okay, I have explained this, but not on here, I don't think. I think I explained it on the Laid Back Vape show when I was on there, and some of you won't have tuned into that, which is fair enough. What they are, they're called Linear Shot 30. And just pick up a random Linear Shot 60. So you can either make 60ml of juice or 30. So and this is like their long shots, but in a mixed up bottle. It's a bit of a complicated story in a way, but I'll try and explain. They always used to, when it was a long shot, they would, like this one's Burley, they would have come out with a bottle like this with sort of 20ml in the bottom here of liquid, and then you'd add another 40ml yourself. So if you wanted 6 milligram strength, you'd add 6 nick shots 2 nick shots and 2 what I call booster shots, which is just a PG-VG mix. So 4 bottles, 10ml bottles, tipped in, shake it up, job done. That one actually hasn't been mixed up, but it's still just got 20ml in. But before they did, it was a vaping exhibition. They had, it wasn't just them, they had the vaping police, the authorities come round and said, what's this? You can't do that. And in Italy, they've been doing long shots for years. You know, we never did do long shots. It was always them. It was their way of doing it. So the argument was that they couldn't sell them like that because what could happen is the shopkeeper, whoever, could say, right, this is how you mix it up, and tip the various nick shots and say you want 9 milligram, 3 nick shots, 1 booster shot, shake it up, there we are, Mr. Customer, that's what you owe me. And they said they weren't happy with that because a shop shouldn't be able to mix it up for them. But so to get round it, La Tabaccaria are always very, they cross every T and dot every I. And where they could probably have fought it and said, no, you're wrong, we're right, we're going to carry on doing it that way, which no doubt a lot in Italy have. They said, okay, fair enough. So can we put that 20ml in a separate bottle, and then it's up to the customer to tip that into his 60ml bottle, plus his nick shots, plus his booster. They went, yep. Absolutely fine. So consequently, they've done, as it says on the side there, look, Linear Shot 60, and the smaller bottle, Linear Shot 30. And so that makes 30ml of juice, that makes 60. And I'm quite pleased they've done a 30ml one, because obviously it's not overly expensive. And if you just, a bit like, who was it? Was it Mark? Mark Trickle, I think. Yeah, Mark. So like Mark said, I hope the coffee's nice. I fancy that, but I haven't yet found a good one. You don't mind taking a punt on 30ml of juice to see if it's a flavour you like, and if it is, you can order the 60ml one. Think, yeah, it's the one I like. It's fine. If it's not, move on, like we all have with juice. We've all spent 15 quid on a bottle and more, and thought, God, this isn't what I thought it was going to be, and move on with your life. So that's basically the story, and that's the format they come in. So I hope I explained that clear as mud. Anyone don't understand, just let me know. So that's Albert. Hopefully, Albert, I explained that and you can understand what I mean. Laid back vape shows, the man himself. Good evening, Ian. Just talking about my little visit on your show and thanking you for inviting me on there. See, of course. Don't know. Peter 247. Want to try net tobaccos, but not sure how to start. Well, then there's good news, Peter. This makes it dead easy for you. We're also bought. They're ordered. They're coming. 3 other flavours called. One is called Elizabeth. There it is, more of a traditional tobacco. Again, I think I've vaped all that. I mixed that one up and tried that one. It's very nice. That is, it's just nice. St. George, haven't tried that yet. Again, ordered. And Black Prince. There you go. There's the Black Prince. If I hold the bottle right, you can see it. Black Prince. So they're all coming. So that they're more of a, just net tobacco, Peter. The other ones, the other flapper range, are a mix of. They've all got a tobacco back note, but they've got there's a mango. It's got a mango coming through. There's a peanut, monkey nut, peanuts, tobacco behind it. That's nice. Although I have to say, I've tried that one and vaped a lot of it. It's nice to have beside you as a now and again throughout the night, but to have, it's not for me anyway. It's not an all-day vape. Whereas this tropical one is for me. I think that I can vape that all day long, and so is the mango. What other flavour do they do? Coffee, as I've said. Should go on their site and have a look. Have I forgotten how to share my screen? Maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, clearly I have, because it's not that button. Let's try this one. Boom! Done it. Alright, if I go on to the main screen here. Yeah, so this was the one I was going to mix up. You can see it says here it's the juiciest and tastiest pears are born in the small rural areas of California. The rich, bold fruit flavour is enhanced by a touch of tobacco, giving you the unique experience. So that's that one. Let's see if I can just move that screen out of the way. Too many screens. I wish I knew how to have about 3 screens set up and use one for each task. That would be better. If I go back a page. Here they all are. So how easy is it to see which one that... Right, that's the pear. Pera della California. That's my Italian. Not very good. What's this one? Blueberry with tobacco. Tropical, that's the coconut, pineapple-y sort of one there. There's the coffee. Next, what else have we got? That's a mint with tobacco. I haven't tried that one. Looking forward to trying that as well. That's the mango, like I say, a real firm favourite of mine. That and the tropical, I like both those. And this one's the monkey nut. So there you go. Oh, now I think I think I've got rid of the screen I need to get me back. Oh, I really have. No! Right, hang on. Bloody amateur. Come on, work. Ah, got there. I closed the window down so I could see the screen behind it, and I needed that to get back to where I am. So, yeah, there you go. They're the flavours. So, how to start? Well, why don't we start? Shall I mix this up now? Let's get this out of the way. How many people are watching here? 48. Well, I'm sure that's enough. Did anyone tell me whether they wanted pear? Let's just scroll through a bit. Gary says, try Virginia or the Basma, Peter. Yeah, Virginia is my all day, really. That's my probably my main one still. Just the normal Virginia. And the Latobacca is very straightforward to mix up, very straightforward. You can actually do that with Nick shots if you wanted to, depending on what strength you want. Always help you, Peter. If you need help, just say, look, I want to try the tobacco. I want 6 milligram strength or 9 or 12, whatever you want. Can you just tell me what to do, what to mix, and I'll do it. I'll help you. I'll tell you how to do it. Adrian, I'm lost for once. Why are you lost, Adrian? Why? What have I done? Thanks, Ian. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was good. Albert, will I be able to mix 80, 20 VG, 20 PG? Well, you will, yeah. If you could just buy a VG Nick shot, that's all you got to do. Mine aren't, they're 70-30, but if you want a high VG, just buy a VG Nick shot or mix it in your normal way that you would with. You can do it with your normal nicotine and VG and PG, still doable. It's just trying to make it easy, Albert, for folk. Adrian, is that just flavour? Well, hopefully I've explained that. What comes in here is just the flavouring, and then, yeah, you mix it. I'll show you in a minute, Adrian, and I'll do it. Mike Haynes, good evening to you. I hope you're well too. Did you have an eye problem, Mike? If you did, I hope you've recovered and that's all a lot better for you. Well, thank you, Frank and Miser. What a lovely thing to say. Wow, great to see you. Well, I don't think anyone has specified whether they wanted me to do the coffee or the pear. I'm so in love with custard juice, need to try something new. Peter, what I will say, I went through a custard phase, but in the end, my taste buds almost became immune to it, and I was vaping it, but for the life of me, I couldn't really taste the custard in the end. But it just seemed, I got used to it. Vaper's tongue, call it what you like. And to get away from custard, now if I have a custard one now, I'm like, oh, that's nice. But vaping custard all the time, it just loses it. Does anyone else find that, or is it just me? I just completely lose that flavour over time. Nets are a thing of beauty, they certainly are. Right, no, I don't think... Oh, really? I don't think so. You still have more IT skills than me. Sure about that. Albert, hi Mike, your bottles of nets are going to be well steeped. Sorry, not gotten to yet, but will I promise. Well, there you go. There's an in-house bit. Chat to chat. They all seem worthy of a punt. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to try, as long as you like mango, I suppose that's the trouble. We've all got different taste buds, haven't we? But I mean, they are, according to Federico, they are a shake and vape. So you shake them, vape them. And I had a discussion with him because I mixed up the mango one, and I thought, cool, that's like Latakia. I could taste the Latakia really coming through really strong on it. And I thought, oh, I wish I hadn't put quite as much in. Anyway, I left it for about 3 days and went back to it, and it was gorgeous. Like that strong Latakia had blended into the flavour, and then it was gorgeous. It was lovely. So, although in theory, shake and vape, maybe it's different in the UK with our climate than it is in Italy. But I would say, give them let them sit there for 3 or 4 days, maybe even a week, and then crack them open and give them a go. Well worth it. Mint, menthol, I don't know, one or the other. Mint, menthol, I don't know. I'll do a proper review of them, I'm sure. Hanky Panky, thank you Naturevape for my delivery today. Ordered at midnight Sunday and here early today. Awesome, speedy. Thanks, Hanky Panky. I'd love to take the credit for that, but I've done nothing different to what I ever do. I'm glad you brought that up, because I will have a word about postage in a little while. There's something I want to tell everyone. Right, no one's bothered whether I mix up a pear or a coffee. Albert, that'll do me, Mark. Righto. Mike, right, what was it, man? 3 ops and got another. Oh, Mike, sorry to hear that, mate. Really am. Someone's put coffee. Hanky Panky says he wants me to do the coffee. Pear for sure. I missed the choices, but any net you care to mix, I'm fine with, Frankenheiser. Well, I was going to do the pear, but then someone said they want to know what the coffee was like, and I haven't tried that either yet. So I said, if you'd rather me do the coffee, I will. Quite fancy that, actually. I love an Italian TVGC English mixture with mango blend. I think, Mark, you'll love that. It just blew my mind, that mango one. It absolutely blew my mind. It was lovely. Oh, Daniel, very witty. Mix a coffee and show us a pear. Right, let's do that. Let's do the coffee one then. Now I've got to find out, haven't I? Which one's a coffee look like? You guys, right. I need to know, because the bottles are hard to see. Hang on, let me go back on here. Where's the bottle? Where's the bottle? Move chat to one side. That one's the coffee, isn't it? Coffee is the white. Right, okay, I've got it. Really? Thank you. That's the coffee. The lady with the white, what do they call them things? That one. What do they call them? Drooping over her back. That's the coffee. Right, let's do coffee then. Let's go for it. I didn't want to mix all these up at once because I wanted to... I think if you mix everything at once, sometimes they all get muddled in, don't they? You're better off mixing one, giving it a good go, then coming back and doing another. Right, table cam. T for table. Shall I leave it like that? That'll do, won't it? So I vape, just to make this easy, excuse me, I like 9 milligram. So I want 3 nick shots, 1 booster. This is just, is it 70-30? Yeah, 70 VG, 30 PG. There's no nicotine in that. All these are available on the site. A Gorilla bottle. And your flavouring. And you just literally tip all that into here and give it a shake. And there's me 9 milligram. That is literally as simple as that. So the only... You're all going to laugh at me now. Let's tip the flavouring in first. I can't do anything without doing it slightly different. Right, so where's the camera? Here. A little tiny bit there, look. So just gonna, if you can see it, just gonna pour that in there. Let that settle for a little while. Oh, Daniel, yes, and if you haven't got one, grab the 451. Out of stock, I'm afraid. There, as someone, Gary put, I bought their last, well, I bought 50, and then they only had 50 left, and I said, go on, I'll have them as well. So I had 100, and that's it, they're all gone. Oh, that really does smell nice. Where's my face in there? That even smells nice. Let's hope it tastes as nice as it smells. Right. So now this is the bit I hate, I must admit, is all this waste of plastic. I don't like that, I'm not going to lie. What I normally do, I don't know how you boys do it. Where's the camera? Here. It's too small, isn't it? Rather than sit there squirting it, let's come over this side. I usually get my scissors. I can't see if I'm away from it. There. Get my scissors there and just lift with my thumb and prise the cap out. That's what I normally do. And then chuck that top bit away. I've also got, I think this fits. So look. Yeah. This is why you'll laugh at me. I just made that, I don't know if you can see it. What that is a milk bottle cap that I've just cut a hole in. And just going to let that drain for a minute or two. That's the easiest way I've found, because otherwise you're standing there, whereas me, you're standing there forever. Squirt, 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 squirt. Does your head in, doesn't it? So I just find this the easiest way. Chuck me rubbish on the floor for a minute. So while that's draining in there, cut the next one. Just pull the, I don't know if you can see it, where are we? Where's that bloody camera? There. Just to pull that whole nozzle out. There you go. And the next one is ready. So pull them out of there. And these nick shots have also got a, they're not clear, are they? So that's, you can see that running into there. Where are we? There it is. All just tipping in, moving back. Next one. See, you got nothing better to do on a Tuesday night than watch me squirt liquid from plastic bottles, have you? Out of camera shot so no one can see me. Hello. More plastic, more plastic. Then we make some ridiculous rules and laws, eh? We really do. That's the next one that can wait to go in. One more to take the lid off, and then I'll be more with you. Has anyone actually managed to shake one of these bottles in like a dignified way that looks cool? Because I don't think I ever have. Take that off there. Yeah, so if anyone's wants to know, it's literally, where's camera again? Where's camera? It's just a milk bottle top with a hole cut in it. And it just means you haven't got to sit there or stand there forever yourself while that's tipping out. Just holds it. I've tried balancing. I'll bet you lot have done this. Hands up. Balancing these Nick Shot bottles on the side of a Gorilla bottle, and you think, oh, that's alright. And you go off and you do something else, and there's dong, dong, dong. It just falls over the edge, doesn't it? It's happened to me time and time again. And of course you want it all in because you want all your juice. Let's do it without. Let's just hold it. Otherwise you've got to stand there holding the bottle. So this is a 120ml bottle, this one, so it'll be like half full. I guess if you're really greedy you could and you love the flavour, just chuck 2 in, couldn't you? Right, that'll do me. Table cam away. And so there it all is. Those of you that haven't used a Gorilla bottle before, just twist it till it clicks. And that's it, we're away. Yes, exactly, Rufus. Same thing happens to me as well. The little plastic rings on the nicotine bottles usually drop in. You might have noticed that's why I pulled it off. Right, chuck them in there. So, shall I do a try there? I didn't bring a bloody pod up with me. I wonder if I can get Tina to bring one up. Or shall I leave it? Shall I do a knuckle test? Because I don't think it'll be ready to really vape. Yeah, doesn't that look lovely? Not. Right, let's just try a little taste on my knuckle. And I'll give this a go for next time. Ooh. Well, if it vapes as nice as it tastes, that's going to be lovely. So we shall see. Watch this space, I'll let you all know. I'll have that go. Oh, that is nice. Even just like that, that tastes nice. Quite sweet. Right. And then, of course, when you've... What I normally do... Where is it? What do I do with the bottle? Here. What I then normally do is get the label. You can see where it ends. And you haven't cut your nails, so you can't grab it. There we go, it's starting to come. I've got it. Yeah, these labels come off normally anyway. There you go. Off these bottles quite nicely. There you go. That's what I normally do. I then peel the label off the bottle then you've got it on your Gorilla bottle, so you know what's in there. They peel off quite nicely. So now we all know what's in that bottle. So that's 9 milligram, and that will be mixed up to around about 60-40, which is about where I like it. It might be a little bit more on the VG than that, but it's minimum 60-40, I think. Right. Have there been any questions? Yeah, Daniel. I think Daniel was the last one with the 451. Yeah, 451 sold out. Yeah, they were. I mean, I've got a spare for myself because I thought if anything happens to this, I've got the spare glasses still, or the Ultim tanks, because I did have one with a faulty tank, and I shouldn't ever judge, should you? Well, I wouldn't mention his name, even if I could remember who it was, but I can't remember his name now. And he said, I think I got a faulty one. I thought, yeah, that old chestnut. Yeah, it's you, mate. You're not wigging it right. So I said, send it back. I'll have a look for you. He did, and he's quite right. The glass was faulty. So glad I didn't get all precious over that one. Gary's got 6, has he? Or is that just a joke? I pre-ordered it. Oh, Gary's only got 3. I only got 3. No, I think it was... name escapes me. Doing his photography. I think he had 6, didn't he? Wait for the new Cthulhu, Swirling Monk. Hanky Panky says it smells nice from here. Yeah, hopefully I'll portray that. I'll be sending Nathan. I think Nathan. We all want Nathan to test them, don't we? Of course we do. And anyone else interested in tasting them and testing them, let me know. Kieran's good at that sort of stuff as well, isn't he? But yeah, so I don't just want it to be my opinion forced on you. I'd like, other people to say what they think too. I know what I think, but Rufus says he hates doing nick shots. Yeah, we don't have to. I think the whole idea, Rufus, for you and maybe 90% of the people in this chat, you all know how to mix juice with your 72 milligram nicotine and your VG and your PG. We all do. We all do. But there's a massive audience out there that, oh no, I'm not mixing my own juice. That frightens me. And I hear it on a daily basis. And I get people say, can you just mix it and send it? No, I can't. But here's how you do it. This is what you need. And I think this is just an easy way for people to think, yeah, I get it. I know how to do it now. I want, if you want 3 milligram strength, you just have 1 nick shot and 3 other booster shots. It's, 0, you can have 0 and just all boosters. So you can go 3, 6, 9 or 12 or 0. Choice is yours. And the only problem is like plastic. I don't agree with that, but the laws are the laws. We don't make the laws, do we? Frankenmiser. Being in the US, I froze a gallon of Nick during a vape. I can't even say it. Vape apocalypse, I suppose. So I'm set for a while. Things have smoothed out since then. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Swirling Monk putting 16 nick shots in a 250ml bottle would take a wee bit. Yeah, it would indeed. But Swirling Monk, if you were going to do that, you'd just say, do you know what? I need to know, work out what I need to put in, insofar as, your VG and your PG. You're basically making it up at it'd be 20%, isn't it? So just use that as 20% flavouring. That's what it is. Due to the fact that out of 100, no, it's not. No, where's my maths? Because it's 60ml going in there, isn't it? So 20 of that. So no, it's like a third, isn't it? It's a third. Vinegar shakes. Hanky panky, I usually stand my bottles upright on my vibro board. Yeah, well, that works, doesn't it? That works. Mark Trigwell, hoping the Arabica bean essence is a good one. Fussy when it comes to coffee. I'm fussy when it comes to coffee as well, both in actual coffee and vaping, and probably actually like you guys. Normally I'll move away from coffee because I just think, nah, it doesn't taste that nice. So I am quite keen to see what that one's like. And I've been, just for sake of ease, I've been testing them in these pods, you know, because if they taste good in here, we know they're going to taste good in here, don't we? So Daniel, the other week I took the top off my 20 quid a bottle of liquid to put my nick in, and that couple of seconds, bloody tiny oh, that's right, he told me this little midge flew in and he cried, and the conversation went something like this. I threw it away because I'm not having a fly shit in my juice and I'm not vaping that. And Daniel, I'd have been exactly the same, as you know. I hate flies. There's a guy, Mike Haynes, there's a guy in USA sells them but only makes a few for his mates. So I use a coffee frother. I bought, years ago, well, I've still got it. It's over there somewhere in a chest. I've got one of these magnetic stirrers that heats it and stirs with a magnetic stirrer. And that's pretty good. It's lazy, but oh, it works. It can take ages off the steeping time. When I was using my own concentrates and doing it, it takes ages off the steeping. Lynn Smith, good evening all. Evening Lynn, evening to you. I think I've missed something there. Do it, Gary. You know it makes sense. I did toy again. Oh, a battery coffee whisk. Yeah, I've seen other people use them. I think they work quite well. But I mean, as I say, Latabacaria Estate, it's a shake and vape. Shake it up, vape it straight away. But I think it's going to benefit leaving a couple of days. Yeah, I think so. Let's not rush it. We're not a rushy sort of people, are we? Adrian, all clear now. Good, good. Glad I explained it okay. This I'll go on about the coil in a second. This coil I've now re-wicked 4 times, and normally with the coil I usually use, as everybody knows, my normal coil is that one, the 28 plus 38 1 ohm coil, but I've put this handmade alien coil in here, and I have to say, dry burning it is a breeze, and it just cleans up so well. It cleans up better than they do, I know it does. And I've always been a bit, like, I've always thought handmade coils a bit snobby, but no, I am enjoying it, I have to say. And they'll soon be available too. About 0.8 ohms. Nathan and Kieran, both good reviewers of nets. Yeah, I'd go with that. I'd go along with that. I love... Nathan gets so sort of passionate about it. You're almost like a wine tasting with him, isn't it? and Kieran's obviously got good taste buds. He's a chef, so it's quite. And I'm not even going to try because I can't do it. It doesn't. It would just come over all false if I tried to do it. It really would. I mix most of my own juices, but happy to help out, Mark. Gary's heard he's a legend mixer. Oh my God, Swirling Monk. The first time I DIY'd all my juice turned out neon red. I had this thing where I wanted like an orange. I was off to, where was I going? Cyprus. And I wanted an orange flavoured juice. And I mixed what I thought would be okay from concentrates. And I tried it. I thought, yeah, it's nice, lovely. And I went to Cyprus and I thought, God, why didn't I make this before? It's gorgeous. I came home to our climate and thought, it's rank. It's funny. It just didn't seem to work here in the UK. Quite bizarre. Albert, what's he put? Mark, if you have a spare bottle of new ones, I'll buy it, make up to 80-20 PG, and we'll let people with PG problem how it is. Yeah, they're going to arrive. All I've been sent so far from La Tabaccaria is like a bottle of each. So I've got a 60 and a 30 to try. So I've been I've had them a little while, but they're all ordered. So there'll be plenty of them when they do arrive. But of course they have to print labels for me, imported by Naturevape, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, it takes a little time to get it done. But I don't think they're far away now. I won't be waiting that long for them. But I've got to say, it's... Who was it who did it? Manabush did it, didn't they? Quite successfully. All their flavours had this back note of tobacco. A little bit different, I guess, a lot different to these. But, you know, I liked Manabush juices. He did a good job. But that mango one and the... this is the Virginia. The tropical coconut and pineapple one. Just absolutely blew my mind. I can't believe how nice they are. It's like, well, if I never... And this is, for me personally, if I could never pick another flavour again, I'll be a happy man. It would just do me. Really, well, I like me Virginia. But, you know what I mean? And I'm fussy with e-liquid. You know, it has to be right. It has to be right. And the amount I've bought and got given as samples, and I've tried vape one, but oh no, thrown it away. I've always, you know, it's hard to find a nice one, and I guess you guys have all been there. You've all tried it, and you tend, after a while, you stick with what you know because you're fed up with wasting money on random stuff that's no good that everyone says is the latest and greatest. Hanky panky. Lazy, says the man with the milk bottle top. Yeah, okay. Nightcore made those magnetic stirrers with a built-in scale. Yeah, they did. Nightcore did make one, Rufus. Mine wasn't a Nightcore one. I bought mine from some, like, chemistry laboratory supplies or something. But yeah, it worked. It was good. It had a thermostat to put the temperature exactly what you want it on, and a dial to control how much the magnet spun and everything. It was pretty good. Mike and Albert are off for a beer. Lovely. Pie and a pint. Le Petit I never can pronounce that for the French people. Currently have an offer for a superb e-juice flask for travelling. There's one or two people did e-juice flasks, wasn't there? And I had a couple myself. Thought, oh, tremendous idea. And I think I used it once. It's the thought of it you like, but the reality is you don't use it. I don't know. Is it just me? Robert Tate, good evening to you. Hope you're well. Mark Trigwell, that alien mouth to lung coil is on my radar. Shall I try and show it to you? I've got an idea. This could go bandy, guys. This could go bandy. I tried on the camera the other day. It just didn't show up very well. I'm going to try something else. Because I can get my phone on here, can't I? And I've got a magnifier on the phone. Right, let me see if I can set this up. Got my stand. Oh, God loves a try, doesn't he? Ooh, ooh. Hang on. Let me show you what I'm doing. There. See if I can blow that up. I need to move it. How big can we go? Is that in focus? Can you all see that? That's the handmade alien coil. And that shows you just how neat that is. Handmade alien, very, very nice coil. Ooh, which way are we going? There. I bet I can't blow up any more than that, can I? Can I put a light on this thing? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Well, I don't know what that looks like on great YouTube. Whoops, move it there. But that's pretty, that's magnified a lot. I can't even tell you what it's magnified to. Zoom. There you go. See how neat it is. And if I take that off and show you what I had that on. There it is. 2.5mm internal diameter coil. But yeah, very, very good. And that will be available, I'm going to say probably, what I don't want to do, like I said to you before, I don't want to just put a couple on this cell and people are annoyed and they say, oh, I tried to order one, you didn't have any. Give us about a week. Give us about a week and they'll be on the site available. Well, there'll be plenty on there so people can actually buy them, not get frustrated. So there you go, Mark. Hopefully I've shown you that in glorious magnification. So where's Mike and Albert going for a beer? I quite fancy one myself. Where are we off to, boys? Wouldn't that be nice? Meet up, have a drink. That'd be good. Mark Trigwell, any news on the Stratum, Mark? They're ordered and paid for. I'll get them as soon as they are available, come out, whatever. So I'll have them as quick as anyone else, if not quicker. But no date on the delivery as yet. I can't find a... What can't you find, Hanky Panky? I can't find a... And then thumbs up. Don't know what that is. Not Breaking Bad. Geek Vape one was great. Todd still used one. I lost mine. I don't know what that is. Are those cooling shots good? Cooling shots. Do you mean the... like Nick shots but with cooling? If you do, I don't really use them, to be honest, so I can't really comment. Mark says, I use an e-juice flask most weeks as I often work away from home. I guess on that basis, you know, it'd be good. And also, Mark, if you vape the same sort of flavour profile, but, you know, obviously it's bad enough, isn't it? When I get fussy enough that my RTA hasn't got, if I want fruits in there and I go from that to a net naturally extracted tobacco in there, I'm like, I can still taste that bloody blackcurrant or whatever. It's still a bit there. So yeah, it's like cross. I tend to have this RTA as Virginia, and that's what gets put in it. I don't mind varying that a bit with other naturally extracted tobaccos, but it's not having custard and it's not having mint, nothing like that in. Swirling Monk, all my coils are handmade, bog standard round wire. Nothing wrong with that, Swirling Monk. If that's what you like, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Inside SXK, how many in a pack? There'll be probably 2 in a pack, but I want to keep the price sensible. I don't want to, like, we had these, the coil turd ones, they're so bloody expensive, aren't they? Really expensive. Hybrid nets would by main use of alien coil. Right, Mark True, yeah. Oh no, Dundee! Dundee's a long way. Dundee, but wouldn't it be good? Do you know, I was toying with the idea of a camper van, you know. And wouldn't that be good? Get in the camper van, me, the dog, Tina, or dogs. We've got 3. And just say, oh, you know, we're off to Dundee. We're going on the lash with Mike Haynes. And he lives in a big house. Look, big house. That's a lovely invite, Mike. Wouldn't that be good? That would be good. Albert, welcome to come to Dundee anytime. Oh, there you go. Any new RTAs coming in? Gary Tucker. Yeah, there's the what's the name of it? Made the Artemis. Their new one should be coming. I had a picture here actually. Come on, phone, wake up. Where do I speak to him? Skype. Cthulhu. And he messaged me today. Ooh, right. That's not very good. Oh, that's got a bit better. The Valor. Let me put this on there. I don't know if you can see it. That's the new Valor. Interested to... I'm going to buy these and stock them. I think I like to try things before I buy them and put them on the site, but I think Cthulhu have got a good enough pedigree for me to think they're worth a punt, because they don't normally churn out rubbish, do they? So yeah, so they will be coming pretty shortly by the look of it. I think they're any time now, and I can order them, pay for them and get them in stock. I wonder if they've still got any Artemis. We did well on them. Kieran's there. Valor. RTA, exactly. Adrian, yes, cool Nick shots. That week was hard on... Was hard. Yeah, I'm not a fan, really. But, you know, other people are. But Frank Myers, that's it. I pre-ordered. What did you pre-order? What? We pre-ordered. Anyway, I said we'd have an hour. We've done an hour and 5 minutes. I don't think there's anything else. That was pretty much all I wanted to discuss. There's the new mod coming. The new Ed Balance. And yeah, and that Velo, I think that's about it. Oh no, there is more. I've got a new cotton coming out as well for you lovely people. My own brand. Which will be in 2.5 mil It's like a long shoelace, if you like, but not with a shoelace. Just, you know, just pull out as much as you want, cut and use it. Looking forward to that. It took a long while to get that one sorted out, but that's worth the wait. I think you'll all like that as well. So new cotton, new coil, new RTA and a new mod. They're coming. What? Oh, and some lovely juice. What more could we want? Great stuff. And we're selective, and we've got all those nice things coming. So yeah, unless anyone else has got any other questions, anything else they want to know, I'll sign off and go and watch some news or something. Adrian, missed my show. Yeah, oh, and tonight's been nice, hasn't it? We had a bit of a chat and it's all gone well. But maybe I ought to make the effort. Maybe I tend to think people want more from me than I give them. And I just think, you don't want to hear me just waffle the same stuff week in, week out. But some of it, of course, is the social side, isn't it? And I know I watch some people on YouTube, and I think, oh, I wish he'd do more. I just like watching him. So maybe it's a bit like that. So what? No shares, Gary? Yeah, no shares, Gary. I'm still doing my shares, actively still doing my shares. I had some very good successes of late, and I've had a few failures as well, but yeah, I had some very good successes. There was one that when I was doing the shares, and I said, this is a bit of a punt, but you remember when I was doing was it £10 a week? I think it was. And I noticed the other day that went up 235% in a week. I'm like, but on that kind of money, it doesn't really matter, does it? Thank you, Daniel. Your diverse thumbs up. Yep, I think that's about it. No one's got a braw show mark. Yep. Lovely. Thank you, Mike. And like I say, I hope your operations do well. And our thoughts are with Charlie as well, of course. Coil. And I hope you get some respite. He's been through a tough time, Charlie. And yeah, great pity. But I'm sure he's also a tough character. I'm sure he'll come through well. So until next time, which I'm going to try and make it a fortnight. I'm going to say a fortnight, and I'll give you a good verdict on this coffee. I'll also mix up the pear, and I'll tell you about those two juices, what I think. And hopefully by then, we might even have them. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And I'll list them on the site pretty soon as well, so people can see, you know, with my description probably, so you can get a better idea. Because sometimes the flavour does come across a little, in translation, a little different. So hopefully they'll be on the site and you can have a good little read up. All right, folks, until next time, thanks for watching. Take care. Been a pleasure. Bye.